Hey everyone, and welcome to the channel. Now let's get into the video. Johnny Depp has been in the acting industry for a long time, but now he's dropped some shocking revelations about his most famous role. In this video, we're taking a look at why Disney dropped Johnny Depp from Pirates of the Caribbean. Number 5. Dropping him due to allegations. There has been a lot going on in Johnny Depp's life recently, and most of it has been related to the court case that's been going on between him and his ex-wife Amber Heard. There has been a lot of back and forth about what impact Amber Heard had on his career, due to the fact that she published a lot of things about their marriage that painted Johnny Depp in a very negative light. One major impact that it may or may not have had was that of his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in the Disney movies. This particular subject was recently brought up in court, and Johnny Depp was asked whether he believed that he had been dropped from the role due to Amber Heard's allegations. He had a very apt response to the question that was neither too direct nor too vague. He said that after all the media backlash and the hit pieces that had been coming out, he would be a simpleton not to think that that had had an effect on his career. He didn't mention anything particular about Captain Jack Sparrow just yet, because the questioning lawyer had a few more questions to ask him. Number 4. Out of consideration before op-ed. One thing that had been made clear after watching all this unfold is that it really matters how one answers a question in a court case. If that answer is even a tad bit too vague, the questioning authority is sure to probe a bit further. That is exactly what happened with Johnny Depp as well. This is because when he implied that he was of the belief that his career had been affected, the lawyer asking the questions brought up some evidence that he thought countered his claim. He said to Johnny Depp that before Amber Heard had published her Washington Post op-ed, there was already news out there due to his financial issues and personal drama. Disney had already removed him from consideration for the next movie. The lawyer further pointed out that particular news had been published about 2 months before Amber Heard's op-ed, which pointed out the fact that he was already out of consideration before Amber Heard had said anything about him. As you can imagine, Johnny Depp had a lot to say about these claims. Number 3. Johnny's defense. The lawyer had laid out what he thought was a pretty solid case regarding the fact that Amber Heard had nothing to do with Johnny Depp's faltering career, but Mr. Depp was of the opposite thinking. After listening to the lawyer say everything about the op-ed, he firstly snarkily implied that the only thing he believed was correct within the lawyer's assessment was the fact that October came 2 months before December. He then went on to say that even before Amber Heard had published the op-ed, 2 years had gone by where he had been slandered in the press. He said that he had been labeled as something he was not, and he also pointed out the fact that when those allegations came out, the Me Too movement was out in full force against him. He then finished his explanation by saying that Disney had only been trying to cut ties with him because of all that. But there's another interesting thing that Johnny Depp pointed out after his explanation. Number 2. Some odd peculiarities. After he had finished explaining himself, he pondered a bit and said that there was something odd about it all. He said that during the time that Disney was supposedly cutting ties with him, they were still selling merchandise of Captain Jack Sparrow, and there were rides that were still continuing related to Captain Jack Sparrow. He said that that had been going on all over the world and not just in one country. He said all that to imply that if Disney had really wanted to cut ties with him, they would have stopped all those rides as well. Number 1. Forgetting his films. Another interesting thing that was alleged against Johnny Depp was that he had forgotten some of the movies he had been a part of during the time that allegations had been made against him. Johnny remained calm all throughout the questioning and said that he had the habit of working on a film, and then when it wrapped filming, he would go home. He further went on to say that he didn't and hadn't watched most of his films unless he was forced to. This is why Johnny explained that he had a hard time remembering which films he had been a part of. These were some of the details about Johnny Depp being dropped from Pirates of the Caribbean. This court case is still ongoing, and let's just hope it reaches a conclusion soon. That brings us to the end of the video. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel and hit the bell so you don't miss out on future videos. If you enjoyed the content, then do leave a like. So until next time, take care and goodbye.